Yeah, I just did. Shabbat shalom, everybody. We're going to go ahead and get this thing started. We've already been praying and getting into that. So, kind of refresher course. What have we been going over here lately? Shakah, worship. One of the things that we learned from AI was what? That it was actually a part of our identity, our culture, and our nature. So, especially our people, we have got to get back into that. So we're kind of shifting and moving more into that. And then we talked about redeeming your bloodline, and the fundamental scripture in that is Leviticus 26, verses 39 through 42, and verses 44 through 46, right? And we've kind of been going through Joshua or Yahushua because Moses wasn't the one that took them into the land or the kingdom, right? It was Yahushua or Joshua. And it was one that was greater and more holier because he would never even leave the presence of the Most High. So this whole time and this whole move that we're moving into is really about developing the presence of the Most High in our lives to where we can always, or the majority of the time or all the time, choose the Most High over anything or anybody that would take us away from that thing. Because we know that the enemy, even the Most High, he'll send people just to see if you're ready to pass a test. And it'll be the same person, and you know they come in with the same spirit on them. And look at them, because them enemies be enemying, right? So today's lesson is called the beloved versus the troubler. Take away the accursed thing. We got to focus on that. This is something that we should all be doing, meditating on, figuring out what that accursed thing is to have that thing purged from us, right? So as I was putting a lesson together, a question came to mind. What does relationship mean? Is that mic on? Okay, I'll just make sure. A bond, right? June, what's a relationship? It can be a contract, but that's more of a covenant. So I'm talking about a relationship. It's a bond, right? It's an open set of communication, right? So from Merriam-Webster, it says it's a state of being related or interrelated. So it's a state of being, right? Because for so long, we focus on getting back right with the covenant, which is what we are supposed to do, right? But then it says it's the relation connecting or binding participants in a relationship. So it's that essence that keeps you together. Because a covenant doesn't necessarily keep you together. Because even though covenants are technically different from contracts, there's normally covenants in a contract, if that makes sense to y'all, right? So then he says a specific instance or type of kinship. A state of affairs existing between those having relations or dealings, or a romantic or passionate attachment. Do we really have that passionate attachment to the Most High? Or is it just because it's the new wave? It's the awakening. Everyone else is doing it. Say what? You seen your kinfolk, grandma and them doing it, right? So then that brought me to another question. What is a covenant? Right? So Merriam-Webster again says a covenant is usually a usually formal, solemn, and binding agreement. Contract. So that's more of a contract. A relational contract. That's what that part. So we have to be working on our covenantal relationship with the Father. We be so focused on the actual laws, statutes, and commandments that we be forgetting about. We got to have that open communication with the Most High. That's what Shakah is about. Worship is about, right? And I still got to upload that lesson. I can't believe I haven't done it yet. That's my fault. That's what Shakah is really about. And that's why this lesson is called the beloved versus the troubler, because you can see, well, at least you should be able to see as we go forward, who was in a covenantal relationship with the Most High and who was just trying to keep the covenant by themselves. That be the problem. We be trying to do, there's 613. There's more than 613. Because the Most High is going to give you things or tell you things you should do. Yeah. There's more than that. Yeah, personally.
That's your personal.
Right.
Yeah.
You worried about a number in 613, but you follow all the stuff in America and abroad. There's probably over 613 just driving laws, statutes, right?
So wonderful.
Well, go ahead, Mike.
No, I'm trying to put it in the central location so we all can hear you.
Okay.
But pretty much, that was going through my head this morning about pretty much like what you consider like the letter of the law.
Because the letter killeth.
We never focus on the relationship part.
We don't.
With each other or with the Most High.
Even when you watch like the camps on social media, I don't recommend it because unless you have a spirit of discernment to where you can chew up the meat and spit out the bones, because there's a lot of wolves in sheep's clothing. But even you can see the spirit on people. You're like, so it's strictly about the letter, and you can tell a lot of them ain't got no relationship. It's just about die, kill. You know, and you got to be careful with that because, well, I'm not gonna jump ahead. So this is what Merriam-Webster says a covenant is. Now the book calls it berith, right? H1285. It says it's a covenant, a league, a confederacy, a confederate, right? So it's along the same lines. And it's between men or between the creator. Y'all can see that, right? Berith is covenant, right? So again, we be so focused on the punishment of breaking it, and we be so worried and so rigid that we be forgetting that still your Father in heaven that created you before the foundation of the world. Before you were being formed in the belly, he already knew us. We are his covenanted people, right? But again, there's a difference between a covenant and a covenantal relationship with the Father. And that was the difference between Moses or Musha and Yahusha and everybody else. And we're going to see that. So, because again, people be so focused on judgment, but there's more things in the weightier matters of the law. Y'all have heard us talk about that, right? Matthew 23, and we're going to read verse 23. Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for you pay tithe of mint and anise and cumin, and have omitted the weightier matters of the law, which is what? Judgment, mercy, and faith. And then some people lean so much on mercy that they forget that the Most High got judgment. They're unbalanced. The Most High has metrics to where he keeps things in balance, right? Mercy and faith. These ought you to have done and not to leave the other undone. Mashiach is trying to keep us in balance with the Most High. But this is something that we have to actively do daily. Like we was praising and worshiping the Most High earlier. That's us working on our relationship with him. That's us showing him that we will humble our own ego, our own flesh, because in this awakening, praising and worshiping the Most High is frowned upon. It's like, oh, that's being Christian in church. Like, no, our culture was literally derived around praise and worship to the Most High. Now think about that. Men think we got to be too hard. Like, no, you can praise the Most High and still be a tough guy. David was a mighty man of war, killing giants, and he would pray. Well, we went to go see the play King David. What did he say? I am after your heart. Y'all remember that? That's literally what the Most High is after. But it's about humbling ourselves and getting out of our own way. Like, no, this is not about me, because Scripture says that he inhabits our praises. So the more we do it without worrying about what people think, because again, talking about like his first wife, she got mad because he ended up dancing and his clothes came off. And she became the accursed thing that never had a child. That you got to be careful with that thing. If you don't realize what's going on, when you're giving everything to the Most High, he's going to bless you. And if somebody's coming up against you, that becomes an accursed thing. You got to be careful and be able to discern what's going on, right?
She was a hater, boy.
Huh?
She was a hater.
She was a hater. Especially in the times that we live in. Our praise, our worship, and working on the weightier matters in the law, judgment, mercy, and faith is going to be the things that save you, or that can save you when the fullness of these calamities come in.
That's crazy, because it's like it's the Father, others, and yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Judgment comes from him. You know, your mercy is what you show to people,
Mm-hmm.
and your faith is your personal.
Is your what? Personal. And that's something that only you can work on.
Only you.
Right? So we're going to Joshua 6. And whoever wants to read this slide, go ahead. You sure that mic is on, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, it's on. Yeah, it's on. All right.
Over on, yeah.
I heard Ben when he was talking, so.
Okay.
Okay.
Now Jericho was straightly shut up because of the children of Israel.
So we remember that we like those that were worthy made it to Gilgal, right? And they were able to make it. But that's the thing about making it to Gilgal. That's not enough because the manna will cease. And when the manna or the grace period ceases, you have to be walking in maturity with the Most High. You have to be grown in the Most High because you're supposed to have this spirit of discernment because you've been eating your daily bread. You've been eating that manna, right? That's the way it's supposed to be. Again, when the manna ceases, you have to walk as a man or as a woman of the Most High. You have to, because now you can't eat the manna no more because you're supposed to be eating of the good of the land, and the land is holy. So you have to be holy first in order for you to go into the land, right? So again, that was in Gilgal, but that's not the full fulfillment of the land. They have to move to what? Jericho, right? We're moving to Jericho now, right? Okay, keep going.
None went out, and none came in. And the Most High said unto Joshua, See, I have given into thine hand Jericho, and the king thereof, and the mighty men of valor.
So the Most High, he's talking to all the children of Israel.
No, he's talking to Joshua.
Huh?
Joshua.
So who was really in a covenanted relationship with the Most High?
Joshua.
Because when the rest of our people heard the voice, it's like, hey, he gonna kill us.
He's scared.
They're scary. We can't be scared because in our individual tribes, we don't know. We may be separated until the Most High brings us back together. So we have got to be making sure that we can discern that still small voice, right? Working on that covenanted relationship with the Most High. Keep going.
And ye shall compass the city, all ye men of war, and go round about the city once. Thus shalt thou do 6 days.
So he said they're going to go around the city 7 times for 6 days, right?
No, once.
Okay, you paying attention, all right. All right. You paying
And
attention now.
7 priests shall bear before the ark 7 trumpets of ram horns. And the 7th day ye shall compass the city 7 times.
Mhm.
7 days, 7 times. And the priest shall blow with the trumpets. And it shall come to pass that when they make a long blast with the ram's horns, and when ye hear the sound of the trumpet, all the people shall shout with a great shout, and the wall of the city shall fall down flat.
And then the people will do what? Keep reading.
And the people shall ascend up,
They will get elevated.
every man
right?
straight before him.
So what would happen if Joshua or Yahushua wasn't worried about his covenanted relationship with the Most High? So he had the 7 priests doing that 7 times for all 7 days.
Wouldn't work.
That wasn't the commandment.
Yeah.
A very slippery slope. That's why obedience is better than what? Sacrifice.
Pay attention to detail.
You got, bro. With the Most High, you gotta pay attention to detail. He be lining it out. Hey, I want you to do A, B, and C. Don't do D. And you know we want to do. Well, why can't we do D?
Yeah. Or I can do that. I can do it a little bit better. Do it, you know.
I don't think he really seeing it from my point of view. Let me show him it by doing like you better not. Better not. No, it ain't gonna work. You're doomed from the start. Right? Keep going.
And Joshua, the son of Nun, called the priests and said unto them, Take up the ark of the covenant, and let 7 priests bear 7 trumpets of ram's horns before the ark of the Most High. And he said unto the people, Pass on.
He said a bar. That was that word. A bar again, right? Keep going.
A bar is what?
Huh? To pass on or pass over or to pass away.
Okay. And he said unto the people, Pass on and compass the city, and let him that is armed pass on before the ark of the Most High. And it came to pass, when Joshua had spoken unto the people, that the 7 priests bearing the 7 trumpets of ram's horns passed on before the Most High, and blew with the trumpet. And the ark of the covenant of the Most High followed them.
So, just like we've been saying, y'all are the priests that are blowing the horns for your tribes, for your salvation, for your bloodlines to be redeemed. And Yahuwah follows you. So we're talking about having bloodlines redeemed, being the men and women that the Most High wants us to be. He's following us to make sure that we're going to stay or keep our word. Because again, we have oaths and we have vows that we've said to the Most High. And they haven't really been followed. And it's been our fault. Right? It's time for us to walk justly and rightly in the Most High now and fulfill our doggone vows. That's not negotiable. You cannot make a vow with the Most High and think He's not going to hold that against you.
Oh, yeah, nah.
You see what I'm saying? Like your word. What's the old saying? Word is
Bond.
They gonna come collect.
Right? Okay, keep going.
And the armed men went before the priests that blew with the trumpets, and the reward came after the ark. The priests going on and blowing with the trumpets.
And the reward. When you look up that word, it just means reward. But that's just the way that they talked back then. So as us as priests are moving forward into the kingdom, Yahuwah follows with the ark, right? But his reward is with him. So the more, succinct, or the more straight, or the more consistent we get with the Most High, the more we end up being blessed, highly favored. Things just start working out. People just start giving you stuff out of nowhere. You're like, well, thank you. I didn't even ask for it. And you just start noticing. You start walking in the Most High, and like people are just nicer to you. It's weird. Sometimes I'll be doing stuff, and like next thing you know, everybody just happy and they want to like give me the best of everything, and I'm just like, okay. I mean, I'm not gonna turn down, like my mama said, I ain't gonna turn down no blessing.
Yeah.
But sometimes, like the Most High is trying to show you, hey, I understand it's been hard. I understand it's not a blueprint. I am your blueprint, right? I'm trying to show you the way, right? Just like he told Abraham, follow me, leave your family. I'm gonna be the blueprint for your whole life and all the descendants that come down a specific line.
But that was scary.
But you hear a voice telling you, and then you got angels coming from different times, and next thing you know, like because it's a still small voice and telling you, I gotta leave my family. I gotta leave pops now, folks now.
Yeah, going to a whole different land,
Strange land. You ain't really got no kids. You ain't really got no family. You just got servants, for the most part.
A lot of times he was going, like, he was considered, they was his enemy. Like, don't fuck them like Abraham. Like,
Boy, no.
hostile land.
Bruh, like, and then the voice is telling you, like, hey, I'm gonna give you and your descendants this land forever. It's like, against these great nations, you're gonna make a nation, you're gonna make kings out of me? And Most High just walked with me. And he became a friend to the Most High. But you can't be a friend to the Most High if you don't have a relationship.
A covenant bond.
Moses talked with the Most High face to face. That's a
Relationship.
So why is it we won't pray to the Most High so we can have a
Relationship.
Why is it we won't praise and worship the Most High so we can have a better
Relationship.
Why is it so hard? That's this lesson came and I'm just like, so I got to go to another level myself. Because I was like, man, you think you're doing the best you can, but we be tabling giving the Most High time. When sometimes, I'm tired, but you'll cut that TV show on, you'll cook some food, you'll go out to dinner, you'll go hang with some people. But when it comes to spending time with the Most High,
man, I'm tired.
Oh, man, if I don't get no sleep, it's only like 6 o'clock. If I don't get in bed now, you in bed for 4 hours watching stuff. You didn't turn on the blacklist and like you were in a whole rabbit hole, and you got excuses for the Most High.
Yeah.
Or even praising the Most High, you scared of what people might think or might say. That ain't it.
I deal with that this week.
Huh?
Yesterday.
Mike?
No, so I dealt with that yesterday because, y'all know, man, the enemy be enemy. But,
Facts.
the past couple days, I've been listening to straight gospel music on my playlist. So I'm in the truck, and I don't mind. I don't mind worshiping the Most High in front of nobody.
Mm-hmm.
So the song hit, and I'm almost to my delivery.
Mm-hmm.
And this one of them ones.
It's gonna get you there. Yep.
It got me.
Mm-hmm.
So I felt it coming on, and I turned on the street. I said, you know what? I want these folks to see me. I'm in here worshiping. And it's like some came over, like, so we got a camera in the truck. They watch everything.
Well, they gonna know they gonna know who you represent.
Man, I'm talking about, when I tell you, man, just boo horn, just worship. Stop singing because I can just worship.
Yeah.
Can't sing no more. I'm just wiping my face, and they constantly coming. But I've been having, like I said, been having a rough time. But yesterday I had like a brother fresh. I'm like, I ain't so blessed. I feel good today.
Mm-hmm.
And they working like a Hebrews.
It's
just like I said, like I had that. I'm like, should I? Like I was almost probably gonna block it for the sake of what people was gonna see. I'm like, screw that. And it was some of the best worship I had.
Amen.
Some of the best.
And you said you felt, how did you feel afterward?
Fresh. I felt renewed, really.
Especially for our people, because Judah means praise. And our deliverance is literally in our praise and worship in the Most High. Our Shekah, our Yada, knowing mercy, all of that comes from us just submitting like, okay, I'm just going to give everything to you. Because especially when you talk about forgiveness of sins, David should have been dead. His wife should have been dead. The baby died, but David and Bathsheba, she should have died too. That should have been it. What made David so different to where the Most High had mercy shown in the law? Because before that, you just see judgment. But it wasn't until David that you even really get that idea of mercy, really, in the things that you have to undertake. So this lesson, right, because I didn't put what David means, but this lesson is called the beloved versus the troubler, right? The beloved is David, right? David or Daoud, however you want to say it, right? He's the beloved, right? Or those, because David's from the tribe of Judah, right? We're about to read about the tribe of Judah here in a little bit. And because they didn't have a covenanted relationship with the Most High. They knew of the covenant and they was trying to keep it, but there's a difference between that and a relationship with the Most High. Certain things happen, right? So we're just going to keep going. Did we read all the slide? Yeah. We did? Okay. So verse 10, and Yahushua had commanded the people, saying, you shall not shout, nor make any noise with your voice, neither shall any word proceed out of your mouth until the day I bid you shout, then shall you shout. What if every day they just started shouting, talking, gossiping, like, hey, yeah, we about to destroy this. Yeah, I'm about to make that guy my slave. I'm gonna kill that one. Yeah, all them, this, and that. What would happen? Because that is a commandment, right? Yes. People so worried about commandments, right? So worried about it, so rigid, so scared. Like parents, like they talk about, like when they were coming into like their awakening in their age or whatever, it would just be so rigid. The law. Don't get me wrong, you still gotta follow it. Yeah. I'm not saying that, but you should be more focused on the covenanted relationship with the Most High, to where He gives you understanding. He don't want no child that's just going to be scared all the time. Can never have no fun. He's going to give you enjoyment. But He wants to see where your heart is. Where your heart is, right? Because if they would have done that rebellion then, we wouldn't be here today. We probably wouldn't even be reading this book about this people. He would have chosen other people. Right? If they just going to rebel and rebuke it, right? We're going to keep going. Verse 11. So the ark of Yahuwah compassed the city, going about it once. And they came into the camp and lodged there in the camp. And Yahushua rose early in the morning. And the priests took up the ark of Yahuwah. And 7 priests bearing 7 trumpets of rams, a lot of sevens, horns, before the ark of Yahuwah went on continually and blew with the trumpets. And the armed men went before them, but the reward came after the ark of Yahuwah. It always comes after. It always follows Yahuwah. The priests going on and blowing with the trumpets. And the second day they compassed the city once and returned to the camp. So they did 6 days. So far they keeping the word of the Most High. Right? Then he says, and it came to pass on the 7th day that they rose early about the dawning of the day and compassed the city after the same manner 7 times. Only on that day they compassed the city 7 times. And it came to pass at the 7th time, when the priest blew with the trumpets, Yahushua said unto them, unto the people, shout, for Yahuwah hath given you the city. So again, only really Yahushua and Moshe, and maybe the 70 elders, some of the 70 elders, because Moses' spirit was placed on them, were really in covenant with the Most High, because you saw them prophesying after the spirit was placed on them, right? So the rest of the people, they just got enough faith to follow whoever the leader is. But that's, for us, it's not enough. And the city shall be accursed, even it and all that are therein, to Yahuwah. Only Rahab the harlot shall live, and she and all that are with her in the house, because she hid the messengers that we sent. So her one act of obedience,
That's from the last lesson, what?
yeah, from right, is going to end up saving her entire bloodline. Everything else is a curse except for Rahab, right, a harlot. And you, in any wise, keep yourselves from the accursed thing, lest you make yourselves accursed. When you take of the accursed thing and make the camp of Israel accursed and trouble it. So, if something that's accursed, it's what?
If it's a curse of evil, it's no good.
Evil, abominable, detestable, sire to a different God, something to that effect. So the Most High had literally told them basically, hey, don't take of the gold, silver, the cattle, anything.
Stone.
Don't take of nothing of it, just destroy everything pretty much. Except for like the gold and silver. But that was supposed to go back to the priests of the Most High and to the temple. So somebody keep reading, verse 19.
19. But all the silver and gold and vessels of brass and iron are consecrated unto the Most High. They shall come into the treasury of the Most High.
So what would your mind be thinking? We about to take all of this land and all of the resources go to the priests?
The human thing.
They get all the money?
The human way of thinking.
All the gold and the silver?
Why can't we can't get none of it?
Huh?
If I go grab it, why come I can't keep it?
So you mean to tell me I can loot all this stuff, but I can't keep it?
Yeah, that's the human way of thinking, but it's a bigger picture.
Were they human?
Yeah.
Okay, keep going.
So the people shouted when the priests blew the trumpets. And it came to pass, when the people heard the sound of the trumpet, and the people shouted with a great shout, that the wall fell down flat, so that the people went up into the city, every man straight before him, and they took the city.
Took that thing.
And they utterly destroyed all that was in the city, both man and woman, young and old, and ox, and sheep, and ass, with the edge of the sword.
They wouldn't play. They wouldn't for the play.
But Joshua had said unto the two men that had spied out the country, go into the harlot's house, and bring out thence the woman, and all that she hath, as ye swear unto her. Yeah.
So because she had mercy on those two spies, her whole family received mercy. Keep going.
And the young men that were spies went in and brought out Rahab and her father and her mother and her brethren and all that she had. And they brought out all her kindred and left them without the camp of Israel.
So they got to dwell outside of the camp of Israel. Mm-hmm.
And they burnt the city with fire and all that was therein. Only the silver and the gold and the vessels of brass and of iron they put into the treasury of the house of the Most High.
So they're obeying the commandments of the Most High. Remember, this is the beloved versus the troubler.
And Joshua saved Rahab the harlot alive, and her father's household, and all that she had, and she dwelleth in Israel even unto this day.
The everlasting name. We're reading about her now, right?
Yeah, because she hid the messengers which Joshua sent to spy out Jericho. And Joshua
adjured
them at that time, saying, cursed be the man before the Most High, that riseth up and buildeth this city Jericho. He shall lay the foundation thereof in his firstborn, and in his youngest son shall he set up the gates of it.
So in other words, his descendants are going to die.
So the Most High was with Joshua, and his fame was noised throughout all the country. So
Yahuwah was with Israel, and everybody knew about them.
He was with Joshua.
So what?
He was with Joshua.
You paying attention today? All right, okay.
I like the 10 o'clock stuff.
So what? You like this 10 o'clock? All right. Yahusha 7, June, if you don't mind. Oh, Bam, you gonna say something?
It don't matter.
It don't matter.
It don't matter. I got it next time. Did you see?
But the children of Israel committed a trespass in the accursed thing. For Achan, the son of Carmi, the son of Zabdi, the son of Zerah, of the tribe of Judah, took of the accursed thing. And the anger of Yahuwah was kindled against the children of Israel.
David was from the tribe of
Judah.
right, and somebody from Judah takes up the what?
It's always
Why is it always one of our people? Like it don't make no sense.
It's always
Took of the accursed thing. Why? Why? The Most High knows. And don't get it twisted. He wasn't the only one. I do not believe he was the only one. You're gonna see why I say that here in a little bit. I say what?
He's the one that got caught.
Yeah, right. He probably took the most. And just keep reading. Keep going.
And Joshua sent men from Jericho to Ai, which is
To where?
to Ai.
So Yahusha overcomes AI. It's going to take Yahusha to overcome AI. That's another teaching, but yeah. they wouldn't put this stuff in here. Keep going, man.
Which is beside Bethaven, on the east side of Bethel, and spake unto them, saying, Go up and view the country. And the men went up and viewed Ai.
Mm-hmm.
And they returned to Joshua and said unto him, Let not all the people go up, but let about 2,000 or 3,000 men go up and smite Ai, and make not all the people to labor thither, for they are but few.
So we know that earlier in Joshua or Yahusha that the Most High said that no man will be able to stand before you. We're going to be winning all the battles, this, and that, right? But that's only when we're walking in obedience with the Most High. Because one of Judah, because there's different scriptures that always says Judah must go first, right? We are the king tribe. And someone from the king tribe took of the accursed thing, which makes the whole tribe accursed. You have got to be removing the accursed things from your life. And be honest with yourself about it. Keep going.
So there went up thither of the people about 3,000 men, and they fled before the men of Ai. And the men of Ai smote of them about 36 men, for they chased them from before the gate, even unto Shephelim, and smote them in the going down. Wherefore the hearts of the people melted and became as water.
So now the people, they don't have no faith, no trust in the Most High, because 36 of our people didn't die because of one man's transgression. That's why I personally believe that those other 36 people, they took something. Hey, give him the mic so he can let the elder rap real quick.
No, I'm just saying there, teacher, that I can see, because I'm in reading this chapter before, I'm seeing, I didn't see that, back years ago, and I'm kind of seeing that because it's kind of like, Abba Yah kind of knows, like, okay, I'm gonna why was it just these, 36, I guess, whatever. And it's like he said, okay, I know all y'all that did this, so I'm gonna put y'all out here in the front line.
So I'm gonna give Yahushua an order that I know that more than likely some of y'all ain't gonna follow.
Yeah.
All the gold and the silver and the brass and iron comes into the temple, right? Comes into the assembly.
That's hard.
Just to see where your heart is, because I am after your heart, right? Right? Just like the play. So he gives them that thing just to try to see, like, okay, because if you serve me and you obey me and you're in a relationship with me, nothing is going to befall you. Only with your eyes shall you behold and see the reward of the wicked or your enemies, right? But again, people were so worried about things, being in love with the world, right? Keep going. Oh,
It's still June.
yeah, it's still June. He said, let me move again.
And Joshua rent his clothes and fell to the earth upon his face before the ark of Yahuwah until the eventide. And the elders.
So he did what? Hold on. He did what?
6,
Huh?
Where we
He
at?
rent all of his clothes.
We're on
and fell
fi-
to it.
He said 6.
Wait.
Oh, yeah, he did read all.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Oh, he's on
I'm
his phone,
tweaking.
that's why.
I'm tweaking.
I'm reading along with him.
Yeah, I was like, hold on.
Hearts
Yeah,
of
hold
the
on.
people melted and became as water.
So once all that happened, he rents his clothes and he does what?
Fell upon his face.
Which is called
Worship.
shakah.
Shaka.
Shakah, right? Worshiping is right, but Hebrew word shakah, right? Okay. For himself, he shakah.
For his people.
Because like you see Moses, and he had to do that 2 different times, 40 days, and he was just on his face, repenting for the people, shakahing for the people, and because I sometimes I think about that, I'm like, man, I don't know about that, man. 80 days no food,
All the people you praying for.
bruh, and they don't care, bro. A simple commandment, just don't look, just get the gold, give it to the Most High, because they're gonna have more conquest. Right? They're going to be taking over other lands. Again, the Most High is trying to see what really is your focus. What really are you being attentive to? Or are you still being ruled by your selfish and foolish emotions and intents and desires? Because like you're going to see what he was desiring. And it's strange that this word is even in there. I was like, why? Right? Keep going. Keep reading.
To the earth upon his face before the ark of Yahuwah until eventide. He and the elders of Israel, and put dust upon their heads. 7. And Joshua said, Alas, O Yahuwah, Elohim, wherefore hast thou at all brought this people over Jordan to deliver us into the land of the Amorites, to destroy us? Would to Elohim we had been content and dwelt on the other side of Jordan.
So I'm going to show y'all actually some other stuff that he said from something else, but he was like, man, Most High, man, it would have been better if we just stayed on the other side, because we won that. We could have just been content there.
They giants, ain't they?
Huh?
Ain't they giants?
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Canaanite giants, right? All right, keep going.
O Yahuwah, what shall I say when Israel turneth their backs before their enemies?
Because like in the ancient Near Eastern mind, if you turn your back and run, that's like the most dishonorable thing that you can do. Like being a coward, nah, bro. Yeah, even in the play that they showed that, like I forget one of David's mighty men, like how they would never retreat in war. Like if you have to retreat in war, that's one of the most dishonorable things that you could have to go through, right? And so we had to, because of the accursed thing. That's the thing that we are meditating on. That's that fruit in the garden of that tree, right? Of the knowledge of good and evil. The Most High said, hey, don't touch it. Or basically he said, hey, just again, give it to the priests. But again, we just want what we want when we want it, how we want it. We want it now, right?
Just like when they went up with King Og,
Mm-hmm.
and they got into it with the Levites.
Yep.
Because Israel tried to tuck tail and run, and Levites was like, nah, man, y'all need to listen to the Most High, man, y'all.
Boy, and then the Levites went killing folks. Them priests wasn't playing. Shoot, the priests of the Most High, men of war,
They made them listen to the
literally.
You need to go listen to him and die by our sword.
Yeah, it's one or the other. Get down or lay down. You got 2 options.
You're gonna die.
Man.
The wife on one side, on one side.
Get down and lay down.
Big seagull.
For the Canaanites and all the inhabitants of the land shall hear of it, and shall, what's that?
Environ,
Environ us around,
so surround them.
okay, and cut off our name from the earth. And what wilt thou do unto thy great name?
So he's talking to him like Moses would kind of talk to him. He said a little bit more. I'm gonna show y'all here in a minute. Read the last one.
All right, and Yahuwah said unto Joshua, Get thee up, wherefore liest thou thus upon thy face? Israel hath sinned.
Hold on, no. Stop there.
10.
Yeah, 10. So now we're gonna go to the Antiquity of the Jews, book 5. Bam, if you don't mind. So this is from Josephus. He was a historian of our people. He was pulling from ancient text
Bamites.
of what was happening, right?
The Iniquity of the Jews, book 5.
The antiquity. Woo. Just read where you see the numbers. I don't know where that came from. No, you didn't. You said iniquity. Oh, you said something. I thought you were speaking in tongues.
I thought I said antiquity. I need
Ooh,
that.
bless him.
I was reading too.
He was doing something. Yeah, bro, I was confused. I didn't even know what was going on. Boy, he was confident. He was confident in that thing.
You said stop wearing 11.
No, just start at 10. Yeah, you're going to read 10, 11. Mm-hmm.
But there was a car, right? The son of Charmi.
So in the scriptures, like in our text, it'll say Akan. But from their older text, the name of this Israelite was Akar. Mm-hmm. So, look, just keep going. Keep going.
They didn't drive though.
Just read.
Okay.
Just read.
The son of Zebediah and the tribe of Judah, who finding a royal garment woven entirely of gold, and a piece of that gold that weighed 200 shekels.
That's what his focus was on. A royal garment, and the text is going to show you where it was from, but 200 shekels of gold.
Woven into the fabric. And thinking it was very hard, and thinking it a very hard case, that what spoils he by running some hazards.
So just because it was hard for him to get to this thing, right? Man, all the work I just put in right now for the Most High. Oh yeah, you deserve it. No.
And then had found he must give away. So he found so he stumbled upon it.
So he found this stuff.
Yeah, so he was like, shoot.
And then he had found it. He got to give it away. Like all of this.
And offer it to the Most High, who stood in no need of it.
He don't need this money. What he need this garment for? All this gold, man. And it fit. Look at this. It fit. It fit, don't it? It fit. Boy, he good, ain't he? Won't he do it? He won't need it. Won't he do it? It's my size.
God don't need my money. Monkey got my money.
He can't wear this. Like, we don't even need it.
They don't even need it. It's like everything is his, said the Lord. Why he need this for? Somebody said.
God.
So I got an offer. It said he must give it away, offer it to the Most High, who stood in no need of
That's
it.
crazy, bro.
While he that wanted it must go without.
So him that wanted it, that actually can have some use of it, I gotta go without it?
And you know how many.
Man, that just don't seem fair.
That sound like our people, bro.
But that's the heart of our people, right?
Yeah.
Not a heart after the Most High. Worried about things and garments. Himself.
He was trying to shine.
Boy, he said, man, I swear, once we get to Jericho, I'm gonna stun on these. That's what he said. That's what he said. I'm gonna stun on him. I'll teach you how to stun. He said, yeah, I got you. He said, I got you. That's what he said. Boy, he said, every time I come around the city, bling bling is what he said. That's what he said. Get your shine on, man. He's about to live ghetto fabulous. Knock it off. Knock it off. That's the way he acting?
Yeah. Made a deep ditch in his own tent. They might have buried it.
His own tent, his own headquarters where he lay his head.
And laid them therein. And supposing he should not only be concealed from his fellow soldiers, but from the Most High himself.
I'm just going to dig it in his tent. They ain't even going to know. And ain't nobody going to say nothing. I'm good.
Like the Most High concealed.
So you got to think, though, he's going to have to keep, like, digging it up and then carrying it with him and then re-dig, like.
I don't know how much
That's too
shekels.
much.
Somebody gonna see it.
Or hear, like, wait, man, why does it sound like there's gold in this tent? Like,
You walk around with a big old bag.
y'all hear some money? Y'all hear that rattling?
He digging trenches in his own tent just to hide it. Like, that's right.
He said from the Most High himself.
Yeah.
Now the place where Joshua pitched his camp was called Gilgal.
Gilgal. Remember, because the manna ceases and you're supposed to be grown now. You're supposed to have that relationship. You made it to Gilgal. You're supposed to be mature now. Does he look mature to y'all?
No.
Which denotes liberty. For since now they had passed over Jordan, they looked on themselves as free from the miseries, right? Yeah, which they had undergone from the Egyptians and in the wilderness.
So now they made it to Gilgal. They're free from everything, and everything is everything now. That was their mindset, right? Because again, they saw all the things that the Most High did for them, and they don't have no doggone relationship with them at all. They more worried about their own wicked hearts. We can't be like them.
I just don't get it, brother. You see what all he can do. Like, why would you still try stupid stuff like that?
Is the mic on?
Over there.
Okay.
Like, you know, you can see what all he can do.
Is it on, no go?
So why would you even try to hide stuff from him like he ain't gonna find out? Like,
Nah, man, he ain't even gonna look at my house for real.
Hey,
I ain't nobody, so he ain't gonna look at me. You know?
that's crazy. Like you said, like they got first hand,
Yeah.
like first hand.
Like they parents didn't make it because of their wickedness, and like they know, like he killed grandma and grandpa on them, like
Yeah.
bro.
I guess they thought he retired.
So what? They thought he
They
retired.
don't get tired.
He got more than 6 jobs. Back to Yahusha 7. I'll read this one. Israel have sinned, is what the Most High says to Yahusha. And they have also transgressed my covenant, which I commanded them. For they have even taken of the accursed thing, and have also stolen and dissembled also. And they have put it even among their own stuff, because that stuff was supposed to be consecrated to the Most High. So if you make a vow that you're going to give stuff to the Most High, give it.
Yes.
We clear on that? Okay, keep going. Therefore, the children of Israel could not stand before their enemies, but turned their backs before their enemies because they were accursed. So that made all of them accursed. Neither will I be with you anymore, except you destroy the accursed from among you.
So find out who did that.
And find out what it is.
Knock him off.
He said, unless you destroy the accursed from among you, right?
Knock him off, bro. Knock him off.
I'm telling you, it's going to be the difference between life and death if we still playing with accursed things. I'm just going to put it like that. If we dabbling in stuff we know we have no business dabbling in, you playing with your life
And your family's life.
and your family's life.
You cursing your bloodline with not being obedient.
You cursing your what? Bloodline. It's about more than just you. So then he says, up, sanctify the people, set the people apart, and say, sanctify yourselves against tomorrow. For thus saith Yahuwah, Eluah of Israel, there is an accursed thing in the middle of you, O Israel. You cannot stand before your enemies until you take away the accursed thing from among you.
Man.
So he's like, hey, y'all better be sanctified tomorrow. Y'all better be holy, because come tomorrow,
Yeah.
come high noon.
Y'all better find out who did that. They better get knocked out.
One, like she said, one act of disobedience can turn the Most High against your bloodline.
Yeah.
In the morning. So what? One, right? So then he says, in the morning, therefore, you shall be brought according to your tribes. And it shall be that the tribe which Yahuwah taketh shall come according to the families thereof. And the family which Yahuwah shall take shall come by households. And the household which Yahuwah shall take shall come by man. Oh man. And it shall be that he that is taken with the accursed thing shall be burnt with fire. He and all that he hath, because he hath transgressed the covenant of Yahuwah, and because he hath brought folly in Israel. The Most High ain't, I'm telling you, bro, when the destruction's coming, he's, look, the same way. By your tribes, by your households, and by man or woman, he's going to be judging.
I wonder what that dude was thinking. I wonder what he was thinking when he heard all that.
Boy, he was crapping bricks. What you mean? Sweating bullets. Like,
Hey, go put this in somebody else.
15 is like,
Who put this here?
obviously,
He gonna put it in
what
somebody
happened with
else's
Rahab and
stuff.
her family.
so what?
I said 15 is the clear opposite of what happened with Rahab and her family.
And they weren't even Israelites.
That when it
And
was
they got an everlasting name and an inheritance in the land.
one good deed,
One good deed,
one bad,
one righteous deed, right?
one beloved,
People be
one
talking about
good.
ain't gonna be other nations in the kingdom. Like, man, y'all done lost your mind. Y'all don't know the story of Rahab.
That dude better put that stuff somewhere.
Say what? Put
Put
it.
that stuff in somebody else.
Is somebody else? That's what you would do?
I didn't say that. I'm just saying. I mean, you know.
You saw it. He said they gonna be burned with fire.
I was in bro hell, man. I was in bro hell.
No, I just found it here.
Man, me and bro were playing spades. Man.
So you know he's sweating bullets. And,
It's so
go
crazy.
ahead. Go back to this
So
one.
right here, it's like 13. It was like Slick had it out, bro. He said, "Sanctify yourself because tomorrow judgment coming." So if bro could have came clean, he could have saved himself.
Oh, buddy, yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
having a heart like David, the beloved of repenting.
Yeah.
Instead, he living in fear. And we know once you live in fear, you start manifesting on that thing, it's over with.
He could have probably got awarded just from him being obedient and coming forward and saying,
Exactly.
you know what, forgive me, I have sinned, I took all this.
It said,
Not and
sanctify yourself.
That's it.
Right.
That's the difference between commandments, law, statutes, and commandments and a relationship. No relationship, just scared. And more than likely, the Most High, he had put that fear of being burned with fire already in that guy's brain. He ended up manifesting the same thing. But the Most High literally said, yeah, whoever it is that got this thing, yeah, man, they on fire up here.
Sanctify yourself against tomorrow, and like he's still. Like nobody.
He didn't have that
Forgive
relationship.
me.
No relationship whatsoever. You don't see him repenting. You don't see him crying out. You don't see him trying to talk to Yahushua on the side like, hey, it was me. I'm sorry. I'll repent. I'll make penance, please. Because again, the consequences of our actions are bigger than us ourselves. So again, the relationship that Yahusha had with Yahuwah. So we're going to go back to the antiquity of the Jews. Go ahead, Bam. And read actually what Yahusha was saying to the Most High to get him to act on their behalf.
Now, a few days after the calamity that befell Jericho, Joshua sent 3,000 armed men to take Ai, a city statue above.
Situated. They forgot the D.
Situated above Jericho.
That's actually how they used to write it, though. Situated.
Situated above Jericho, but up on. Do you know what Ai means? Did you put that in the lesson?
Yeah.
No.
It's a heap
No,
of
it ain't
ruins.
robots.
It's not robots.
No, it's a heap of ruins.
Yeah.
looked at it.
I didn't put that in there.
So what?
Heap of
A
ruins.
heap of ruins. And then I guess it was above Jericho, but Jericho was a pile of ruins after the walls came down. I said, okay. But upon the fight of the people from Ai with them, they were driven back and lost 36 of their men. When this was told to the Israelites, it made them very sad and exceedingly
Consulate.
disconsolate. Not so much because of the the men that were destroyed by
Not because they were part of their bloodline.
yeah, all them brethren. Though those were destroyed were all good men and deserved their esteem.
So, because again, one act of disobedience, 3 good men died, right? Again, I still believe personally that they then grabbed something too. Keep going.
As by the despair it occasioned, for a while they believed that they were already in effect in possession of the land and should bring back the army out of the battles without loss, as Yahweh had promised beforehand. They now saw unexpectedly their enemies behold with success, bold with success. So that they, with the sackcloth,
Yep.
put sackcloth over their garments and continued to turn
In tears.
in tears and lamentations all the day, without the least inquiry after food.
So they was fasting?
Yes. But lay what had happened greatly to heart.
So they were really sorrowful that that
They
they
lost some
lost,
36 men.
because they thought that they weren't gonna lose no men at all.
Yeah. Before that.
Now check out Yahushua. Check out your boy.
You want me to read it?
Man, yeah, this little low.
I got you, my guy.
I think we just need to make you designated reader.
No. We need participation. No.
I participate. I'm more vocal than a facilitator.
Yeah, okay. When Joshua saw the army so much afflicted and possessed with forebodings of evil as to their whole expedition, he used freedom with Yah.
What?
He used freedom with Yah.
Because he's in a
Relationship. Yeah. and said, we are not come thus far out of any rashness of our own, as though we thought ourselves able to subdue this land with our own weapons.
So we didn't trust in our own weapons.
Yeah. But at the instigation of Moses, thy servant, for this purpose, because thou hast promised us by many signs that thou would give us this land for a possession, and that thou would make our army always superior in war to our enemies. And accordingly, some success has already attended upon us, agreeably to thy promises. But because we have now unexpectedly been foiled and have lost some men out of our army, we are grieved at it, as fearing what thou hast promised us, and what Moses foretold us could not be dependent on by us.
Now, does it appear like he's talking to the Most High, like he's so scared and
No,
like he's gonna die?
He talking to him like personally.
Yeah. It's
He pretty much saying like, that's crazy. Like they lost like 36 men out of 1,000. Like that's
At a 3,000.
Yeah.
that's what less than 3%.
Yeah.
But they used to not losing any.
I get it, but it's like so them like them 30 like that's amazing that like they had that type of bond like
Because they knew they was all good men. They didn't do anything wrong. Well,
when they assumed.
yeah, we assume. Law, you let them pass away. They had to have done something that we don't know about. Because he don't just do that for people who ain't did nothing wrong.
That's what he asked them. Like, at this point, he don't know what's going on.
Joshua don't know. Not yet. He about to.
Where was I at?
Army grieved us, the promise us.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, our future. Yeah.
And our future expectation troubles us the more, because we have met with such a disaster in this our first attempt. But do thou, O Most High, free us from this suspicion.
He said, but do you do you follow in free us.
Yeah,
Don't-
free us.
Don't let us worry about this no more.
Free us from these suspicions. For thou art able to find a cure for these disorders.
Faith.
By giving us victory, which will both take away the grief we are in at present, and prevent our distrust as to what is to come.
Again, Yahushua talking to the Most High face to face like a friend.
Yeah.
Not like this entity that's so far away and so powerful and he just kills and everything. No. You got to get to that intimate place. You got to take the time out to really be able to talk to the Most High like that. And I mean, especially you tell me all the time, that's kind of how you talk to the Most High. When you do, you just kind of just talk.
I talk.
People be so scared. I'm like, man, it's just talking. I mean, you get to the place of honor and reverence also, but it starts with you just talking.
Yeah.
The basics, right? Okay, keep going.
These intercessions Joshua put up to Yah as he lay prostrate
Shaka.
on his face, whereupon Yah answered him that he should rise up and purify his host from the pollution which was got into it, that things consecrated to me have been imprudently stolen from me.
Can a man rob Yah? That's what Bam said earlier. That's what Bam said earlier,
He
right?
said it's stolen from him, so yeah, he knows what's going on. And that this has been the occasion why this defeat had happened to them, and that when they should search out and punish the offender, he would ever take care. Hold on.
Yep.
Punish the offender, he would ever take care they should have the victory over their enemies.
Right.
This Joshua told the people, and calling for Eleazar, the high priest, and the men in authority, he cast lots, tribe by tribe.
So the Most High let him know by casting lots.
Man. And when the lot showed that this wicked action was done by one of the tribe of Judah, he then again proposed the lot to the several families thereto belonging. So the truth of his wicked action was found to belong to the family of Zakar, or Zachar. And when the inquiry was made man by man, they took a car, who upon YAH'S reducing him to a terrible extremity, could not deny the fact.
Couldn't even deny. Yeah, it was me.
Yeah. So he confessed the theft and produced what he had taken in the midst of them.
So he was like you was talking about. He was still trying to hide it. Like, Messiah ain't gonna know about it. Ain't no way he gonna get it down to me.
Well,
Just because he got down to the tribe of Judah, ain't no way he gonna get it down to my family.
But he had a bad extremity going on, so yeah, he had to confess. That's crazy. So, okay. So this man was immediately put to death.
Immediately what?
Put to death.
Huh.
Burned at the stake.
Man, and attained no more than to be buried in the night in a disgraceful manner, and such as was suitable to a condemned, how you said it, malefactor?
Malefactor. Because of his wickedness, he was condemned.
So like burn him to a crew. They said like,
Yeah.
but he ain't had nothing else to be buried.
First
cremation. That was the first cremation.
that was definitely a cremation.
Ash, yeah.
It literally ashes to ashes, right?
What I'm doing is just ashes.
So back to go ahead, Elder. Give him the mic.
I was just trying to do some research here, but casting lots, is this because when a lot of rolling the dice, people don't realize that came from our people?
The concept and all that, yeah, it did.
So is this here kind of like part of that casting lots?
Yeah, I think it was different than the actual dice, but yeah, the concept of it is the same. I don't think it's the literal dice that we use today, though. But yeah, same concept. So back to Joshua 7 again. I was going to ask y'all, what does a con mean? What does a con mean?
What?
A con or a car.
Yeah, we don't know. You got Zachar and he got a car. That was the name of the person.
That was the name. That was the name of the guy that.
Probably doing bad deeds or something. Yeah.
So Yahushua rose up early in the morning and brought Israel by their tribes, and the tribe of Yehuda was taken. And he brought the family of Yehuda, and he took the family of the Zarhites, and he brought the family of the Zarhites man by man, and Zabdi was taken. And he brought his household man by man, and Achan, the son of Carmi, the son of Zabdi, the son of Zerah, of the tribe of Yehuda, was taken. And Yahushua said unto Achan, my son, give, I pray you, glory to Yahuwah, the Elohim of Israel, and make confession unto him, and tell me now what you have done. Hide it not from me. But it's too late to confess at that point. You should have done that way before that. When like Bam and them were saying, that day before, that's when you should have been doing that thing right then and there. Right? Timing. Timing is so important, right? And Achan answered Yahushua and said, indeed, I have sinned against Yahuwah, the Allah of Israel, and thus have I done. Check this out. So Achan means troubler. So it's the beloved versus the troubler. Because of his wickedness, the whole people got troubled, right? Because of Achan, and the only reason we know about him is because of his wicked deeds. His name lives in infamy instead of fame, right? The difference, the addition of words, right? So troubler. So then, when I saw among the spoils, so look, now this is where his mind was. When I saw among the spoils a goodly Babylonish garment. So it wasn't even just because it was wrapped in gold. He was looking towards Babylon. Make sure your heart and your mind is not looking towards Babylon. So what? Yeah, he's for the fields, for the streets, for no, he was for the stakes. Stubble. Chaff. So the garment, Bam. He said, when I saw among the spoils a goodly Babylonian garment. Remember that royal garment? It was a Babylonian garment. So not even from Ai or Jericho, right? Looking at Babylon. And 200 shekels of silver, and a wedge of gold of 50 shekels weight. Then I coveted them and took them. And behold, they are hid in the earth in the middle of my tent, and the silver under it.
So he took more than one thing.
Huh?
Yeah.
Boy, he took the garment, 200 shekels of silver, 50 shekels of weight of gold. Then I coveted them.
And I read it. I thought it was
Yeah. No, it's more than that. So he took all that. The garment fit, right? So Yahushua sent messengers, and they ran unto the tent. And behold, it was hid in his tent, and the silver under it. And they took them out of the midst of the tent, and brought them unto Yahushua, and unto all the children of Israel, and laid them out before the Most High. So, since he wasn't in a covenantal relationship with the Most High, he actually entered into a covenantal relationship with death.
Yeah,
Literally. Huh?
The Most High cursed that stuff.
Yep.
He knew it was of Babylon.
Yeah.
He knew it was of Babylon. Babylon means what? Confusion by mixing. So because he was focused on Babylon, he was getting confused on the things that he should be focusing on.
Mixing that with the Most High and everything. Yeah.
You can't mix in Babylon with the truth. You can't do it. You can't do that, bro.
They wasn't able to repent.
Exactly.
Too confused.
And Yahusha and all Israel with him took Achan. Achan means what? Troubler. The son of Zerah, and the silver and the garment and the wedge of gold, and his sons and his daughters and his oxen and his asses and his sheep and his tent and all that he had, and they brought them unto the valley of Achor. And Yahusha said, why hast thou troubled us? Yahuwah shall trouble you this day. And all Israel stoned him with stones and burned them with fire. After they had stoned them with stones. So not just him, his whole bloodline became accursed and got purged. But they made it to Gilgal, right? They were able to walk in the land. They were supposed to be eating of the good of the land, but their eyes were focused on Babylon.
I've been stoning him while they stoning me.
Are you?
Did this to the people.
So again, his whole bloodline blotted out.
Beat him up.
That's what she was
They
saying.
should have beat him to death, you know? Like,
Then I what you do?
yeah.
Why we in here?
So you did this
Now I
whole
gotta do
family
it.
curse.
I got a father.
Yeah. Hey, I'm doing this for you, Father. Like, hey, look.
I
Hey, the elder got something.
I'm wondering there. So that part right there. So was all his people, were they on the same mindset of him, or was?
You think they didn't know that he did that? It's in his tent.
Yeah, he buries it in.
So that whole area became a curse. So anybody that ends up coming in that tent and touching it,
Yeah.
it's accursed. That like the whole land, that would curse the whole land that they're all resting on. His whole household ended up getting purged because of his mistake.
And it's just crazy.
So you think that all of them, all his kin there, immediate kin, you think they all was in on it? You think they all kind of knew, man?
I mean, you know what? Knowing our people, some of them probably helped talk him into it. Some of them probably didn't necessarily know about it, and then they heard about it later and they kept their mouth shut. Especially once the judgment was pronounced, like, hey, sanctify yourself on tomorrow because this, and that. And so there was probably, you know how we're trying to keep family secrets.
Say nothing.
Come on,
Right.
man. When you speak.
Family, oh no, we just gonna keep this in the family.
Because
The Most High, he ain't gonna be able to see this underground. Again, we're gonna keep this in the family.
Because the reason I just mentioned that is it was kind of hard for me to picture out the yard, just like if all those cats there, unless I mean somebody.
Bro, we just reading the text. That's all we can do. We just reading the text.
I feel what you're
Yeah.
saying. Is he gonna do this? Yes, he will. Why? Listen.
I'm thinking they probably do though.
Both.
Like
He definitely couldn't keep that secret. All that money,
So,
because he had wives and children.
My thing is,
Come on, man.
They all live in the same tent, so where they gonna see him come in there and bury him?
wiped out because of weight.
wow.
Yeah.
Because if the head is sick, the whole body is sick. So he's the head. The children, everybody probably was of the same mind.
It's gonna be us and those who come after us.
Yeah.
Like, 'cause he was blessed to see the promised land,
Yeah.
but his seed was like him, and his seed was wicked.
And like this is why I always make certain statements. I do not want to make it out of here and then even make it like going under the rod just to not be able to go into the land and then enjoy it. Because he can't. Making it out of here is not enough. You still got to be obedient. You still have to be in a covenant relationship with the Most High. And you got to walk in that thing. Because again, once you get there, like the Most High's eyes are going to be on you even more to make sure that you are guarding and regarding and honoring the covenant. I'm telling you. Because like when you know texts like this, you're like, yeah, man, this bloodline thing real, bro.
Don't care about you and your whole family's generation.
But just think about that, like, you made it to the promised land, like you said, just not to enjoy the promised
Not
land.
just that, you make the promise and just to start stealing.
Right, you didn't have to steal.
From the Most High.
From the worst, thing you could ever do. Come on, man.
Because I'm telling you, the Most High, He'll give certain commandments just to see where your heart's at. And we're going to read that real quick. Always. Because there's, 2 seeds in the earth.
Yeah.
Right? So, and Yahushua said, why hast thou troubled us? Yahuwah shall trouble you this day. And all Israel stoned him with stones and burned them with fire, after they had stoned them with stones. And they raised over him a great heap of stones unto this day. So Yahuwah turned from the fierceness of his anger. Wherefore the name of that place was called the Valley of Achor, or the Valley of Trouble, unto this day.
You got something named after him.
Yeah, infamy. Infamy.
That's his legacy.
So, but that's what happens when we take that whole concept and remove the accursed things from our lives and our tribes, right? The Most High redeems a bloodline, or allows those that can have these things removed from them to actually eat of the fruit of the land and enjoy it. Because then you've made it past Gilgal, right? Joshua 8. And also, again, because it's going to take Yahushua for us and our bloodlines to overcome AI. Whoever actually... Who wants to read this? You got it?
And the Most High said unto Joshua, fear not, neither be thou dismayed. Take all the people of war with thee, and arise. Go up to Ai. See, I have given into thy hand the king of Ai, and his people, and his city, and his land.
So pay attention to this, because once the accursed thing has been purged, watch what the Most High commands now. Read that next verse.
And thou shalt do to Ai and her king as thou did unto Jericho and her king. Only the spoil thereof and the cattle thereof shall you take for a prey unto yourselves. Lay thee in ambush for the city behind it.
What does that mean?
So the spoils and the cattle.
Now you can keep it. Because I know that you're obedient and you're after me now.
Yeah.
I had to purge additional rebels that were only out for their own selfish gain. So, had no idea. They thought that they had passed all the tests already. Left Egypt, made it through the wilderness, made it to Gilgal, had a Passover. The walls of Jericho came down. They thought they were done getting tested. No. Say what? He said pop quiz. Pop quiz is right.
All right. So Joshua arose and all the people of war to go up against Ai. And Joshua chose out 30,000 mighty men of valor and sent them away by night.
So this time they bring way more than $3,000. Like, all right, we're going to put 30 bands on this one. Let's get it.
And he commanded them, saying, behold, ye shall lie in wait against the city, even behind the city. Go not very far from the city, but be ye all ready. And I and all the people that are with me will approach unto the city. And it shall come to pass, when they come out against us, as at the first, that we will flee before them.
So Joshua and Yahushua and Moses, they were strategic masters, generals.
For they will come out after us, till we have drawn them from the city. For they will say, they flee before us, as at the first, Therefore, we will flee before them. So they said a real trap.
Yeah. They're like, yeah, they're gonna think it's the same thing as last time,
Yeah.
but this ain't it.
Then ye shall rise up from the ambush and seize upon the city. For the Most High your Yah will deliver it into your hand. And it shall be, when ye have taken the city, that ye shall set the city on fire. According to the commandment of the Most High shall ye do. See, I have commanded you. Joshua therefore sent them forth, and they went to lie in ambush, and abode between Bethel and Ai, on the west side of Ai. But Joshua lodged that night among the people.
Yahushua's still with the people now. Keep going.
Yeah. And Joshua rose up early in the morning and numbered the people and went up, he and the elders of Israel, before the people to Ai.
So why do you think him and the elders would go up before
To
them?
go pray.
Huh?
To pray.
To pray and
They
to make
always
sure.
full water, like,
Look, man, that's why elders and prayer and like being on akkad, one accord is so important.
yeah.
Elders are too important. Can't get past that. Cannot get past that. Keep going.
And all the people, even the people of war that were with him, went up and drew nigh and came before the city and pitched on the north side of Ai. Now there was a valley between them and Ai, and he took about 5,000 men and set them to lie in ambush between Bethel and Ai on the west side of the city.
Boy, it's leaving that back door open. Somebody about to get back door.
And when they had set the people, even all the host that was on the north of the city, and their liars in the wait, and their liars
Yep.
in wait
Mhm.
on the west side of the city, Joshua went that night into the middle of the valley. And it came to pass, when the king of Ai saw it, that they hasted and rose up early. And the men of the city went out against Israel in battle. What is that? Is that he or we?
He.
He and all his people at a time appointed before the plain. But he wist not that there were liars in ambush against him behind the city.
How important is being in alignment with the Most High's timing? Because it says that Yahushua and them went at an appointed time. Think about Achan, the troubler.
Yeah.
If he would have just waited until the next attempt at a conquest, he'd be able to take everything at his heart's content.
But he couldn't wait.
But he couldn't wait on the Most High. Had no patience. Just wanted to do it himself.
He needed it now.
He needed not now, but right now. Right? He needed it right now. That's what I mean. Being on the Most High's timing is more important than anything.
Yeah.
You trying to rush it and make stuff happen when the Most High's not in it just yet. That's why you keep having all these issues and turmoil. Wait on the Most High. Sometimes it's just you, and maybe you're not ready for that thing yet. Maybe we got to grow a little bit more, or maybe it's just some Shekinah and some more praise that we got to do.
Yeah.
Right?
And Joshua and all Israel made as if they were beaten before them and fled by the way of the wilderness. And all the people that were in Ai were called together to pursue after them.
Boy.
And they pursued after Joshua and were drawn away from the city. And there was not a man left in Ai or Bethel. So the whole city was they was all gone.
Pretty much, right?
Yeah. They went not out after Israel, and they left the city open and pursued after Israel.
Okay, so when you talk about the Most High giving you words or leading you and guiding you, it's important for you to fulfill whatever He's telling you to do, no matter how mundane or weird it may sound sometimes.
Or scary to you.
Watch this.
Yeah. And the Most High said unto Joshua, stretch out the spear that is in thy hand toward Ai, for I will give it into thy hand. And Joshua stretched out the spear that he had in his hand toward the city.
So we know that means that he must have been focusing on that city getting destroyed. Then, like, Most High said for me to do it, I'm gonna do it. Because the Most High, He's not in relationship really with nobody else.
Yeah.
So Yahushua's knowing this stuff, and He's just like, all right, dead, done, destroyed, it's over. Right? Keep going.
And the ambush arose quickly out of their place, and they ran as soon as he had stretched out his hand.
So as soon as he did this, they was running. They were scared. The power of the Most High was with him because of his obedience.
Yeah.
Right? Keep going.
And And they entered into the city and took it and hasted and set the city on fire. And when the men of Ai looked behind them, they saw, and behold, the smoke of the city ascended up to the heavens, and they had no power to flee this way or that way. And the people that fled to the wilderness turned back upon the pursuers. And when Joshua and all Israel saw that the ambush had taken the city, and that the smoke of the city ascended, then they turned again and slew the men of Ai.
Right.
And the other issued out of the city against them. So they were in the middle of Israel, some on this side and some on that side, and they smote them, so that they let none of them remain or escape. And the king of Ai they took alive and brought him to Joshua.
Keep going.
And it came to pass when Israel had made an end of slaying all the inhabitants of Ai in the field, in the wilderness, wherein they chased them. And when they were all fallen on the edge of the sword until they were consumed, that all the Israelites returned to Ai and smote it with the edge of the sword. And so it was that all that fell that day, both of men and women, were 12,000, even all the men of Ai.
Hold on.
Somebody else took the rest of it. Who wants another?
Come on, Bam. Finish this up.
For Joshua drew not his hand back, wherewith he stretched out the spirit until he had utterly destroyed all the inhabitants of Ai.
So he kept that pose until they was all destroyed.
Just like Moses with the Red Sea.
It seems like a mundane, a weird thing. Like they're like, what's he doing?
Yeah.
He realized like he can go and actually hit somebody with that thing, right? He can go and take somebody out with it. What is he doing? He was being obedient.
Be still and know that I am Yah.
Just like Moses did though the Red Sea.
So he does that, and he doesn't stop until they all dead, right?
1,000.
12,000. Keep going.
So his own get tired.
Huh?
His own get tired.
Apparently he was in shape. They don't get tired.
Somebody probably helped them keep them up.
Something just like they did Moses. Yeah.
On the plow, still.
So they killed the babies also, man. The men.
Oh, everything.
They burned everything.
Every team must go.
Yeah.
Only the cattle and the spoils of the city Israel took for a prey unto themselves, according unto the word of Yahweh, which he commanded Joshua. And Joshua burnt Ai and made it a heap forever, for a desolation until this day.
He said AI means what?
A heap of ruins.
You did say that. Okay, ruined. Okay.
And the king of Ai, he hanged on a tree until evening time.
So in the ancient Near Eastern mind, that's the worst curse. Curse is every man that hangeth on the tree. And this is what's going to happen when Yahushua comes back and he's establishing his kingdom here. All of the so-called kings and rich people on the earth, he's going to say, bring them before me and slay them before my face. We read that last time.
And keep all garments of gold.
Look, just give it to him until he say you can have it. It ain't even worth it. Think about your children. If you don't care about yourself, if you don't love yourself, what about the children?
I be telling my I'm like, man, you know, I literally said that same quote.
Yeah.
I said, if you don't love yourself enough, do it for your child.
Yeah.
I am a lot of you now.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I just
Oh, yeah?
I'm not lying. No way, yesterday. The day for yesterday.
Okay, so you are lying.
No. Leave me alone. But I did say that. It's crazy. Anyway, and the king was hanging on a tree until evening time. And as soon as the sun was down, Joshua commanded that they should take his carcass down from the tree and cast it at the entering of the gate of the city, and raise thereon a great heap of stones that remained until this day. The same thing happened to the old boy and his family. A whole bunch of stones.
You notice that? You paying attention? Okay.
Then Joshua built an altar unto Yahweh, our Elohim of Israel, the Elohim of Israel, in the Mount Ebal.
Now, what's the context with Mount Ebal? Y'all don't remember? It ain't your first time. It ain't.
It ain't.
It's been a while.
Ever.
So it's Mount Gerizim and Mount Ebal, right, where Moses comes to them. I think it's in Deuteronomy 11, and pronounces blessings and curses, right? Joshua institutes the same thing. right? Keep going.
As Moses, the servant of Yahweh, commanded the children of Israel, as it is written in the book of the law of Moses, and also, is that a real book? Like,
The first 5 books are technically called the Law of Moses, yeah.
oh, I didn't know that. And also those of an altar of whole stones, over which no man had lift up any iron, and they offered therein burnt offerings unto Yahweh, and sacrificed peace offerings. And he wrote thereupon on the stones a copy of the law of Moses, which he wrote in the presence of the children of Israel.
So he just wrote the 10 Commandments again? A lot of people kind of gloss over that. He's re-implementing, re-establishing the covenant. Each generation, you got to do that, right? And we'll see that again here. It's the end of this chapter. Go ahead.
And all of Israel and their elders and officers and their judges stood on the side of the ark, on the side before the priests of the Levites, which bear the ark of the covenant of Yahweh. And as well the stranger.
The what?
The stranger.
What's a stranger?
It's the people that's not of the covenant.
A non-Israelite, right?
Yeah.
So when people try to say that, other people aren't going to make it into the kingdom, I'm like, y'all are crazy. Y'all don't understand the heart of the Most High at all. Because anybody that would come to the Most High, seek His face, work on a relationship with the Most High, He is not going to refuse. Period.
Love him.
Him, right? Seeking after Him, right?
As he that was born among them, half of them over against Mount, what's that word?
Gerizim.
Gerizim, and half of them over against the Mount Ebal.
Ebal.
As Moses, the servant of Yahweh, had commanded before, that they should bless the people of Israel. And afterwards he read out the words of the law, the blessing and curses.
Sound like Deuteronomy 28, Leviticus 26.
According to all that is written in the book of the law, there was not a word of all that Moses commanded, which Joshua read not before all the congregation of Israel, with the women and the little ones and the strangers that were conversing among them.
Women and strangers, those people that was mingling and living with them, right? Everybody had to come under the bond of the covenant, period, if you're going to be in the land. It's the Holy Land. And real quick, just Psalms 51 about the beloved David. Because this is what Achan or Akar should have been doing. Once he fell into that thing, which he didn't do, he was still trying to hide it to the very last second, right? Have mercy upon me, O Alua, according to your loving kindness. According unto the multitude of your tender mercies, blot out my transgression. He didn't do that. Again, he was trying to hide his transgression. Wash me through from mine iniquity and cleanse me from my sin. This is David's prayer. For I acknowledge my transgressions and my sin is ever before me. So he's not hiding anything from the Most High. He's been open. Against you only have I sinned and done this evil in your sight, that you mightest be justified when you speakest and be clear when you judge. Behold, I was shapen in iniquity, and in sin did my mother conceive me. Behold, you desirous truth in the inward parts, and in the hidden part you shall make me to know wisdom. What does truth in the inward parts mean?
Your heart.
In your heart. How do we show the Most High the truth in our heart?
Repentance.
Which is working on our
Sin.
repentance, but that's working on our
Worship.
both. All of these things, right? But the truth in your inward parts, it's just like, again, you're not hiding anything. You're an open book, because you're already an open book to the Most High. But we still be thinking we can know. Because we be getting away with hiding stuff from people.
You might pray about certain sins, but not all your sins.
Oh, I said, like, seen, unseen, known, and unknown.
Like one of the biggest things that our people are so good about hiding is their relationship with the Most High. Because a lot would just go when they're supposed to go, but during their daily lives, there's no worship, there's no prayers, there's no reading.
Nothing.
It's just like, oh well, I love the Most High, but you only love Him when you go worship and praise and under leadership. You're not doing this at home. You're not doing this at work. You're not doing any of it in your daily walk.
It's not a
Right.
I've been going to church for 30 years, every Sunday.
And ain't missed a Sunday, huh?
It's heck.
And Papa and Grandma said,
Yeah.
what does thus said the Lord?
Yeah.
Tell my mama that. I ain't praying. I said, Mama, I ain't praying like God.
Yeah.
What God say? I told her I ain't praying.
Yeah.
Right.
So then he says, purge me with hyssop, and I shall be clean. Wash me, and I shall be whiter than snow. What was the significance of hyssop? Do y'all remember?
I remember hearing that word.
Think Passover.
The bread. They sopped it up. They sopped the biscuit. Oh, that's you some wrong with you.
To wipe the blood on the doorpost with the hyssop. And
Oh, that was a leaf. That was
right,
a
and
leaf.
hyssop also has some additional purposes that it can actually heal you from things.
I remember that.
So David, he knows these things. So he's saying he's adding these things to his prayer. Again, this is a prayer of David. Psalms 51. Make me to hear joy and gladness, that the bones which thou hast broken may rejoice. Hide your face from my sins, and blot out all mine iniquities. Create in me a clean heart, O Lord, and renew a right spirit within me. It's important for our spirits to be restored, to be rejuvenated, and for our hearts to be pure. And that's the second circumcision that Yahushua had to do. That wasn't after Moses, right? That's the foreskin of our hearts again, and that comes with humility, humbling yourself, and just being honest and growing. Because there's too much stuff going on. Who got the mo? Go ahead, man.
Cast me not away from thy presence, and take not thy Holy Spirit from me.
Can anybody see the difference between Achan and David? Because Achan, to the last second, he waited until they figured out that it was his tribe and on him. Okay, yeah, it was me. Yeah, it's in my tent.
I can see it now. So they got 20 tents and hills like this.
And his was probably the last tent in Judah. Man, we done got through 1,999 tents. We finally done made it to you. Well, what do we have here?
And so when you was reading, I thought he died in battle. Like, but I'm like, it was good men literally died in battle.
Yeah, no, he ain't died. He ain't died yet.
36 did though.
Yeah, like so you
Because of him.
Yeah.
3 6s,
Well,
huh?
not really because of him, they fight.
That's a literal marker of beast right there, but yeah.
36. Restore unto me the joy of thy salvation, and uphold me with thy free spirit. Then,
So how much does it cost?
nothing. He said it's free.
And the Most High be wanting to impart it in us, but we be scared of it. We don't really want it because it comes with authority, it comes with responsibilities, it comes with initiative, and it comes with a lifestyle change.
Yeah, it comes with a price.
Accountability. David had a heart of repentance. Achan had a heart of a troubler. Because again, what David did was worse than what Akar did. Somebody literally died because, Akar got 36 people killed. But what David did, he intently got that guy killed.
Yeah. Right, because of his sins.
After he got his wife pregnant.
Yeah.
And try to make him sleep with her so he would think he got her pregnant.
Exactly.
Hey man, our people, man, we be in some stuff like you got to think about how wild that is. And the Most High still had mercy. That's why we read the weightier matters. When your heart is clean, pure, and repentant, Most High, he'll make concessions. He'll show you mercy. Mercy.
There's so many messages in that whole scenario with David because he worked so hard to try to please the Most High, but he never took his rest days.
No, none at all.
And that's why it's so important for us to rest so that way he can still hear the Most High
Yep.
and be obedient. And then because he was so overworked,
Mhm.
trying to please man,
Mm-hmm.
he fell into sin.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Listen, after that woman,
yeah.
man. Say, knock it off, man. Knock it off, man.
Then when I teach, y'all something else, boy. I tell you. You were like from something else.
Here we go.
When I teach, you know what? Help me, Father. They don't know what they do. Then when I teach with the transgressions thy ways, then when I teach transgressions thy ways, and sinners shall be converted unto thee. Deliver me from blood guiltiness.
This is what a Khan needed to be delivered of, right? Because 36 people died because of him. No repentant heart, no nothing, no fruits, meat of repentance or anything. Right? But David's like, hey, deliver me from that right there. Because that curse of innocent blood, it's going to pay. Somebody going to pay for it. Yeah, his family, if it was that much, maybe they did help him take it to his tent.
So that blood guiltiness, that's basically bloodline guiltiness, and that's what the same thing?
What'd you say, Jerome?
No.
What'd you say?
Oh, this scripture right here is part of it. It's a song we sing at church.
Oh, is it? Okay.
That's why I said, wait a minute, I know this.
Yeah. Psalm of David.
Elder had something to say.
Oh, my bad.
I was just saying, is that,
Blood guilty.
delivery from blood guiltiness, is that considered bloodline guiltiness too?
Yeah, you can say that too. Yeah. Because Khan, he should have been praying that thing because his whole tribe got taken out behind that. And you get to the New Testament and you don't, it's like people forget, like, it's the same creator. Like, he's balanced. I mean, because people don't know the history in the New Testament, they were occupied. They weren't really a free nation. The Romans and all them were controlling, and we had Edomites that usurped almost everything, right? So,
Deliver me from blood guiltiness, O Yah, thy Yah of my salvation, and my tongue shall sing aloud of thy righteousness.
so he's telling them what he's going to do. I'm going to sing your praises. Keep going.
O Yah, open thou my lips, and my mouth shall show forth thy praise.
Right? I'm going to praise you no matter what.
For thou desires not sacrifice, else would I give. Thou delightest not in burnt offerings. The sacrifice of Yah are a broken spirit, a broken and contrite heart, O Yah, thou wilt not despise.
So, again, being broken down so he can build you up. But in our bloodline, there were some things I was going to talk about that I'm not. I'll probably try to wait till next time. But there's a lot of wickedness in all of our bloodlines that still have to be purged. And a lot of times the reason why we can't move forward in the kingdom is because we don't realize that those spirits from past generations, or maybe it's like somebody else in our family, is putting stuff on us to where we can't move forward.
Yeah.
So it's important to be praying for your bloodline. I cannot express that enough. I cannot say that enough. It is important for you to give the Most High the sacrifice of praise, right? It's important for you to pray to the Most High. It's important for you to actively be working on your relationship with the Most High, right? Finish up, Bam.
Do good and thy good pleasures unto Zion. Build thou the walls of Jerusalem. Then shalt thou be pleased with the sacrifices of righteousness, with burnt offerings and whole burnt offerings. Then shalt thou offer bullocks upon thine altar.
So this was the beloved versus the troubler. Make sense? We good? I was going to put more, but we'll just stop there. Jerome, you press out.
Dear Heavenly Father, here we again, another day you bless us to see. We come to the close of another lesson, dear Father. Dear Father, help us to apply to what we learned here today to our daily lives, dear Father, and help us to worship you, not only on the Sabbath, but every day, dear
Yes, Father.
Give you the praises that you richly deserve, dear Father.
Yes, Father.
As I said earlier, dear Father, you inhabit the praise of your people, dear
Yes,
Father.
Father.
Help us to praise, dear Father, when we're sick, when we're well, in good times and bad times. When we offer praises up to you, you will dwell with us. Dear Father, as we go through this day, dear Father, let us worship you and focus on you. These are the blessings I ask in your son's name I pray. Amen.
Come on. So we are Yehuda. This is YAH'S Assembly. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell, like and share our content. And as always, until next time, Shalom, tribe. What's up? Yeah.